Hey, everybody, welcome back to the Pub Trivia Experience. My name is Chris, and we are gathered here tonight for a little hot seat head-to-head action with, I guarantee it, a revenge game on our Patreon bonus feed immediately following this episode. Well, not immediately following, the Friday after. You get the drift. Let's go ahead. Let's meet our two contestants tonight. Mr. Mike Mott is on vacation. He is at Disney World with his family. And ladies and gentlemen, what that means is that he cares more about his family than he does you. And I can't emphasize enough what that means about him as a person. Terrible, terrible person. All right, let's go ahead. Let's meet our contestants. First up, you know her, you love her. She's been here before. She was at one point a hot seat record holder here on the Pub Trivia Experience. Asha Yusuf, my friend, how you doing? What are you drinking?
I'm doing well, thank you. I am on my first little bit of summer vacation, so I am enjoying myself, sleeping in. And honestly, if I had the choice between Mickey Mouse and you, be a
You're,
tough call.
oh, no,
So,
you choose the mouse. I'm not worth it.
so I've got a little bit of Woodford that's already in a cup, and I'm gonna open my Coke to mix together,
There we
and I'm
go.
ready to go.
Asha is out of school. This is uncensored, unfiltered Asha. This is the best Asha. She doesn't have to go to bed early at night. She probably will, but she doesn't have to. All right, let's meet her contestant. Ian, my friend, how are you doing? What are you drinking?
I am doing good. I just got off work and it's been a good day. Got a bunch of stuff done, and I am drinking Litchfield Distillery's maple bourbon, and this is what the bottle sounds like.
There's a good pop. That's a good pop. I am not familiar with that distillery. Where is that at?
It's in Litchfield, Connecticut. When occasionally when I get together with my in-laws, my father-in-law brings me a bottle of it, so it's kind of a nice arrangement.
Okay, I'm going to Connecticut literally in 3 weeks. So what's that distillery called again?
Litchfield, Litch Field.
Well, I know a bottle I'm bringing home on the airplane. All right. Well, my turn here. I'll be honest with everybody. I don't know if I've had this on the podcast before. I bought a 4-pack of these, and I went through 3 of them really quickly. This could literally be my next daily drinker. It is called the Old Homosassa Lager. It is from Weeki Wachee, Florida. Brewed in Canada, Weeki Wachee. Oh, Marker 48. Marker 48, by the way, is one of the prettiest distilleries in the area. I know it's in Weeki Wachee. You can get past that, but it's a giant plot of land, a huge outdoor area, dog, kid friendly, and honest to God, some of the best beer in the Bay Area. So this is one that will be in my beer fridge out by the pool all summer long. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers.
That is just smooth and easy to drink. I feel weird now because I'm the one not drinking bourbon.
I mean,
Okay.
you can go get some. We'll wait.
Yeah.
It's right
It's
there, right
our
there,
world,
right there,
really.
right there, right there. There's more there. All right. We're going to start with our pregame. Ian, being that you are the PTE Virgin here tonight, we're going to let you choose. Do you want odds or evens for the pregame?
I will go with odds.
All right. You're going to be the first one up. Your pregame category is baseball. Y'all baseball fans?
No.
Sure.
You don't actually need to know anything about baseball. But if you know anything about celebrities, it might help. I am going to list off 10 different celebrities. All you need to do is tell me, did this celebrity ever appear in a Major League Baseball game or not? In a Major League Baseball game qualifies as either a regular season game, a spring training game, or an official MILB minor league baseball game.
So they went to a game?
No, they played in a game.
Oh, they played in a game.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Not in a movie. But
Not in a
act-
movie, in an actual game.
Kevin Costner.
We'll get there, Asha. We'll get there. We're going to start off first, though. Ian, you're up, and I put these. So the way I assemble my pregame is I come up with 14 answers. Those 14s are a mixture of both yeses and nos. So there's 7 of each, and then I do a random number generator. Then I put them in alphabetical order. So, game theory out the window. Ian, your celebrity is Adam Sandler.
Uh, I'll go with yes.
Oh no, Adam Sandler, well known for being a major basketball fan, never played a minor league game or any type of game whatsoever. Asha, we're going over to you next. You get Bill Murray.
Hmm. So Bill Murray, I don't know. This is just a hot early round. I don't know why I'm spending so much time thinking about it. I will say yes.
Bill Murray, unfortunately, not. So Bill Murray did play 5 weeks of independent ball for the Grays Harbor Loggers in Aberdeen, Washington, but never for an actual minor league or major league team.
Okay.
Bill Murray, though, does own a minor league team in South Carolina, I believe.
Well, he should get on that and get out on the field.
He's like 75 years old.
So?
I would love to watch that. Ian, we're going over to you. You're going to get Billy Crystal.
Billy Crystal. I think he's a baseball fan, but he doesn't seem like much of a. I mean, if you'll forgive me for stereotyping, he doesn't seem like much of a jock. So I'm going to say no.
Billy Crystal, director of one of my favorite baseball movies of all time, the movie 61, which is amazing, tells the story of Roger Maris and Mickey Mantle. Billy Crystal did actually.
Oh.
He got one at bat on his 60th birthday playing for the Yankees in spring training, and he struck out. All right, Asha, you're going to get musician Bruce Hornsby.
We'll go with yes. Why not?
That's a good guess. Bruce Hornsby, he was a pinch runner in a minor league game, or not a minor league game, a spring training game back in 1997 for the California Angels. Asha, you're on the board.
Okay.
All right. Ian, we're going back to you. You're going to get Garth Brooks.
Well, my intuition's been crap tonight, so say yes.
Garth Brooks, more than anyone on this list, has done 4 different spring trainings with 3 different teams, including the Padres, the Mets, and the Royals. Yes is a correct answer. Garth is a huge baseball fan. He's actually the reason why I wrote this question. Asha, we're going back to you. This is fortunate. You're going to get Kevin Costner.
See, now I just kind of want to go against everything I say and say no. Even though he's been in like 400 sports movies. I'm going to say no.
No, he has. Kevin Costner in 2002, he played 1 game for the Mariners Class A team. He played the outfield, went 0 for 3 at the plate, and then came in to pitch to one batter. That batter was player manager Lou Piniella, and Costner almost hit him.
Oh my gosh.
Apparently, Lou flopped to the ground, and he was not very happy about it. But Lou Piniella, not known for being the happiest guy on a baseball field. All right. Ian, we're back to you here. You get Matthew McConaughey.
Oh, man. The obvious answer feels like a yes. He just seems like a sports guy. I'm going to go with yes.
No, unfortunately. He is a sports guy. He is a huge college football fan. He's obviously from Texas. He's a big Texas Longhorn fan. Not a big baseball fan, though.
Again, my intuition is crap.
I'd have gone yes for him too.
Asha, we're back to you. You're going to get Eldrick Tiger Woods.
Do we think Tiger can swing a bat? Oh, I have jokes. Let that one go. He and I have the same birthday, by the way. I'm gonna say yes.
No, Tiger never did. Unfortunately not. All right. We're still 1-1. You're each going to get 1 left here. Ian, we're going over to you. You're going to get Captain Mustache himself, Tom Selleck.
I've been crap at these, but he wore that Detroit Tigers cap for so long. And you're throwing in just like celebrity appearances at my minor league games. I'll go with yes.
No, so Tom Selleck was also in the baseball movie Mr. 3000, or no, Mr. Baseball, I think it was. I think Mr. 3000 was Bernie Mac, but Tom Selleck is a gigantic Tigers fan. In 1991, he got one at bat in a Tiger spring training game here in Lakeland, Florida, and struck out. Yes is a correct answer. You're going to finish the pregame with 2 points. Asha, the last celebrity we have is for you, and that is Tony Danza.
Huh. I'm gonna go yes.
And Tony Danza was famously in the movie Angels in the Outfield. He's also in my favorite sports movie of all time, titled "The Field Goal Kicking Garbage Man." He did not actually ever play a minor league or any type of baseball.
I thought maybe since when is Who's the Boss character a baseball player?
I think Who's the Boss was a retired baseball player. In Taxi, he was a fighter, like a boxer.
So I thought maybe.
No, not a bad guess. Well, we're going to come out of our pregame. Asha, you're trailing 2-1, and that means you get to choose. Do you want to go first or second in Hot Seat Round 1?
I'll go first.
You're going to go first. Ian, you're going to go second. We have 15 minutes on the clock. When time runs out, if we do have an odd number of questions, Ian, don't you worry. I will make things right. We will have an even number before we get out of Hot Seat Round 1. Your time will begin after I read your first question. Asha, here we go. Canberra is the capital city of what country?
Australia?
Australia is a correct answer. Ian, finger joint, biscuit joiner, and dovetail joints are terms often associated with what hobby and profession?
Carpentry.
Carpentry is a correct answer. Asha, an economic bubble of what plant in the Netherlands is frequently referenced when referring to overspeculation of an asset?
Can you repeat that?
Yep. An economic bubble of what plant in the Netherlands, plant, is frequently referenced when referring to overspeculation of an asset?
I don't know. Banana tree?
No, that'd be tulips. Ian, we're going over to you. Which of these was not a popular Facebook game? Farmville, Mafia Wars, or Squad Busters?
Squad Busters.
Squad Busters is correct. I 100% played Mafia Wars. Asha, going over to you. The 1989 Velvet Revolution took place in what modern-day European countries? Wenceslas Square. Wenceslas.
Sweden.
Unfortunately not. That'd be the Czech Republic or Czechia. Ian, we're back over to you. Released in 1970 and covered by Clay Aiken on American Idol, which song was Simon & Garfunkel's biggest hit single?
There's a ton to choose from. Sure, let's go with The Sound of Silence.
That's what I would have gone with as well. It's actually Bridge Over Troubled Water. Asha, which board game is determined by a player's ability to answer general knowledge and pop culture questions? The game was created back in 1979.
Trivial Pursuit?
Trivial Pursuit is a correct answer. Ian, a group of crows is called a what?
A murder.
A murder is a correct answer, and a little chills there when he said it. Asha, the wombat originated in what country?
Australia?
Australia is a correct answer. Ian, going back to you here. In 2024, Louise Brown, the world's first test tube baby, will turn what age? Within 4 years either way.
I was hoping you were going to ask about the test tube baby part. Let's go with 46.
46 on the nose. Nicely done.
Ow.
Asha, who played the role of Laura, the wife of Rob Petrie, in the Dick Van Dyke Show?
Mary Tyler Moore.
Mary Tyler Moore is a correct answer. All right, Ian. As its literal title suggests, Stuck on You stars Greg Kinnear and Matt Damon as an affable pair of what?
Conjoined twins.
Conjoined twins is a correct answer. Asha, what animal is the cause of the most power outages in the U.S. and also the most almost accidents by yours truly?
Squirrels?
Squirrels is a correct answer, and when I'm driving my truck, the bane of my existence, because I don't want to hit them, but they always run out in the middle of the road. Why? All right. Ian, we're going over to you. What are the names of the 3 chipmunks in the Alvin and the Chipmunk series?
Well, Alvin, Simon, and Theodore.
Do. That is a correct answer. All right, Asha. What was the name of the spinning top toy which you could customize by adding interchangeable parts? Do you want the question again?
Yes, please.
All right. What was the name of the spinning top toy which you could customize by adding interchangeable parts?
I don't know.
Those are called Beyblades.
Oh, Beyblades.
Ian, which movie was the first foreign language film to win Best Picture at the Academy Awards?
Oh, I've heard this before. Oh, I'm not going to be able to pull it. I don't know. The Artist.
Unfortunately, that would be the absolutely haunting film Parasite.
Oh, yeah.
Asha, which TV series was hosted by a film director nicknamed The Master of Suspense and premiered in 1955?
No, I won't do it. I'm sorry. Alfred Hitchcock Presents.
Alfred Hitchcock Presents is correct. Ian, going over to you. Launched in 1979, Hubba Bubba was a brand of what?
Hubba Bubba Bubblegum.
Bubblegum's a correct answer. Asha, Judge Marilyn Milian joined what reality courtroom show in 2001?
The People's Court.
The People's Court is correct. Ian, which phrase was coined in 2003 to describe a group of people who assemble suddenly in a public place, perform an unusual and seemingly pointless act, and then quickly disperse?
I don't know why I love these so much, but I have a fascination for them. Flash mobs.
Flash mob is the correct answer. I was in one at our family reunion like 10 years ago.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, I can't dance, so it was really awkward. I was like a half step behind everybody. Neither here nor there. This is not Chris's therapy session. This is trivia. Asha, back to you. Britain's Prince William married Kate Middleton in which London church?
Can we go back to your therapy session? Just avoid this?
No.
Westminster Abbey?
Westminster Abbey is a correct answer. Ian, in its written form, which of these languages has over 50,000 characters but no alphabet? Mandarin, Russian, or French?
Mandarin.
Mandarin is correct. Asha, within 5, in Star Wars The Force Awakens, how many lines does Luke Skywalker have?
It's been so long since I've seen it. Let's say 30.
No, it's a little bit of a trick question. He never actually speaks in the movie. He shows up at the very end. Rey hands him his lightsaber, and he just looks at Rey with what we come to find out is confusion. All right. Don't even get me started on those movies. I'll piss Tim off. All right, Ian, we're going back to you.
He's at Disney. Who cares?
No, Mike's at Disney. I don't know where Tim
Mike's
is.
at Disney. Sorry.
Tim is somewhere rocking a tank top, drinking a margarita. Ian, this was a popular TV sitcom from the 80s and 90s with an all-star cast in which the last line from the last episode was, "Sorry, we're closed." What sitcom was it?
Oh, cheers.
I mean, yeah, I'll drink to that, but can you give me an answer? Cheers is a correct answer. Oh, that's good beer. Asha, we're going back over to you. What broadcaster and well-known naturalist stated, quote, "In this series, we will travel the world to discover just how varied and how astonishing mammals are"?
I do not know.
That'd be David Attenborough. Ian, back over to you. Though it works for other cuts, what is the name of the kitchen knife used to remove the delicate skin from fresh fish?
A fillet knife or a fillet knife?
A fillet knife or a salmon knife is what we're looking for. That is correct. Asha, someone who suffers from alopecia suffers from what?
Like hair loss, they can't grow hair.
The inability to grow hair is correct. All right. Ian, Pinoy Idol and Pinoy Big Brother are what country's versions of popular U.S. reality shows?
Philippines?
The Philippines is correct. Asha, what two elements collectively compose about 99% of the air we breathe?
Carbon and oxygen?
Nitrogen and oxygen is what we're looking for. Ian, what is the nickname of the Bradford City Football Club?
This assumes I know where Bradford City is. The nickname of the Bradford City Football Club?
That's what we're looking for.
Arsenal.
No, they're the Bradford City Bantams. Asha, back over to you here. The logo for which popular app consists of a white telephone in the middle of a white speech bubble overlaid over a green background?
WhatsApp?
WhatsApp is correct. Ian, rockabilly musician Vincent Eugene Craddock was better known by his stage name. What was it?
Oh, this is one I actually don't have in my flashcard deck. Ryan Setzer.
No, he'd be Gene Vincent. Asha, who played the role of a lawyer who could not tell a lie after his son's birthday wish in the comedy Liar, Liar?
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey is correct, and to this day, my favorite Jim Carrey movie. All right. Ian, the recipe for Eggs Benedict traditionally calls for what type of meat?
I thought you were going to go with the sauce. Ham?
Ham is correct. Asha, name the year these events took place. Lennox Lewis retains boxing's WBC World Heavyweight crown with an 8th round knockout of Mike Tyson. The Anaheim Angels win the World Series, and the Winter Olympics are held in Utah. And there is a 3-year leeway either way. I should have mentioned that. Sorry.
92?
Oh, no. 2002. All right. Ian, if you get this wrong, Tim will disown you. What year did the first Star Wars film come out in theaters?
1977.
77 is a correct answer. All right. Asha, Beyonce, Britney Spears, and Pink co-starred in an infamous commercial for Pepsi. What song did they perform?
Can you repeat the performers' names again, please?
Yep, Beyonce, Britney Spears, and Pink. They co-starred in an infamous commercial for Pepsi. What song did they perform?
I don't know this one. Baby One More Time.
Not a bad guess. This commercial is absolutely insane, by the way. It's We Will Rock You. All right. Ian, at what Midwestern university did Barack Obama teach constitutional law?
Northwestern.
Oh, you're in the right area. Chicago. University of Chicago is what we're looking for.
It's on the other side of my coin. Damn it.
Asha, despite its name, which of the following is an actual type of meat? gingerbread, challah bread, or sweetbread?
Sweetbread.
Sweetbread's a correct answer. Ian, what chemical pesticide was banned in 1972 because it led to the near extinction of the American bald eagle?
DDT.
DDT is a correct answer. Asha, within 10 years either way, in what year was the World Cup founded?
1945.
Oh, close. 1930. And I don't know if you heard that, but that means Hot Seat Round 1 does come to an end, and we owe Ian one question. So here we go. Ian, in which romantic comedy film does Sandra Bullock play the role of Lucy, a fair token collector who saves a man pushed onto the Chicago L train tracks?
Oh, I remember the commercials for this. I want to say something like Until I Met You or something like that. So that's what I'm going with, but I know it's wrong.
You got the right number of words. It's While You Were Sleeping.
Yeah, that's right.
Which is my wife's favorite movie.
I love that movie.
All right, well, Ian, coming out of Hot Seat Round 1, you're picking up 15. Asha, you're picking up 11. Your scores right now 17-12 as we head into our halftime round. Your halftime round is written by yours truly, and it's going to cover one of my favorite topics, U.S. history. I am going to give you the names of 5 U.S. states. I'm also going to give you the names of 5 U.S. presidents. Each president served as a governor of one of the states listed. All you have to do is match them together. I'm going to start by giving you your 5 U.S. states, and then I'll give you your 5 U.S. presidents. I will give them both in alphabetical order. I will caution you, I'm going to list one state twice. That is on purpose. Your 5 U.S. states are New Jersey, New York, Ohio, and Tennessee.
I mean, you couldn't have thrown us in Arkansas. Come on, man.
It'd be a little easy. Or Texas would have been easy, too. Your presidents are, alphabetically by first name, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, James K. Polk, Theodore Roosevelt, William McKinley, and Woodrow Wilson. Go ahead and match those states to the presidents by the state that they were a governor of before becoming president, and lock in when you're ready.
I'm locked in.
I'm locked in.
All right. Answers are locked in. I will read the presidents, and you tell me what state they were governor of. Starting off with Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Asha, what did you say?
I said New York.
Ian, what did you say?
I also said New York.
New York is a correct answer for FDR. Second, James K. Polk. Ian, what'd you say?
I said Tennessee.
Asha.
Same.
Tennessee is a correct answer. Next up, Teddy Roosevelt. Asha?
This one's the one that I'm a little bit nervous about, but I said Teddy was from New York.
Ian.
I have New York as well.
FDR and Teddy were both from New York. Nicely done. All right. William McKinley. Ian.
Ohio.
Asha.
I said New Jersey.
Ohio is the correct answer. And that means Woodrow Wilson is from Asha. What'd you say?
Well, I said Ohio.
Yep. Ian?
New Jersey.
New Jersey is correct. Ian, you're going to pick up 20 points.
Dang.
Asha, you are going to pick up 12.
And if you'd asked me just which state out of the 50, I probably would have gotten one of those.
I think it's always a little more fun to have a matching game versus just like, what state were these people from? I like having a little wrinkle to it. All right, your scores going into hot seat round 2. Ian, you have a 37-24 lead. It is still anybody's ball game. Asha, you're currently trailing. Do you want to go first or second in hot seat round 2?
I think I'll go second this time.
All right,
Mix it
Ian,
up a little.
you're going to be going first. Here we go. What vegetable's name is an answer to the common riddle, what has eyes but cannot see?
Potato.
Can you say that one more time?
Potato.
Potato. Can you spell that for me, Mr. Quayle? Potato's a correct answer. Asha, which of these state capitals is closest to the Mexican border? Austin, Santa Fe, or Phoenix?
Phoenix?
Phoenix is a correct answer. All right, Ian, what clothing retailer features a line of jeans called the 1969, a nod to the year the first store opened?
The Gap.
You fell into the right answer there. The Gap is correct. Asha, who was the first American woman in space?
Sally Ride?
Sally Ride is a correct answer. Ian, what children's game involves jumping in numbered rectangles outlined on the ground to retrieve a small object that was tossed?
Hopscotch.
Hopscotch is correct. Asha, what band's lead singer often went by the name Mr. Mojo Rison, an anagram of his real name?
Sorry, can you read it again, please?
Yep. What band's lead singer often went by the name Mr. Mojo Rison, an anagram of his real name?
I do not know. Queen. I know that's
No, that would be The Doors. All right. Going back to you here, Ian. What was the name of the Cincinnati Bengals wide receiver who changed his name in an attempt to match his jersey number?
Changed his name. I vaguely recall this happening, but I can't remember the name. So I'm going to go with a different sport, a different guy. Meta World Peace.
You should have just tossed out a Lucky Johnson there. That'd be Chad Ocho Cinco Johnson, even though 85 is not Ocho Cinco, it's 85. All right. Asha, back to you. What canine Toy Story character was originally released as a toy in 1952?
Slinky Dog?
Slinky Dog is a correct answer. All right. Ian, Patty the Platypus, Splash the Orca, and Peanut the Elephant were all names of Beanie Babies. What company made a fortune manufacturing and selling them during the 1990s?
Ty.
Ty is a correct answer. Asha, commonly used in Central American cuisine, pernil, Pernil, is a meat that comes from what animal?
A pig?
Pig is a correct answer. All right, Ian, considered extremely contagious, what term is often used by children to essentially mean germs?
Cooties.
Cooties is a correct answer. Asha, what drama series centers around survivors of Oceanic Flight 815?
Lost.
Lost is a correct answer. Ian, due to rust on the surface, what planet is nicknamed the Red Planet?
Mars.
Mars is a correct answer. All right. Asha, in what decade did child icon Shirley Temple pass away?
The 90s?
It was a 2010. She died in 2014. All right, Ian, what man became the first person to fly across the English Channel?
Across the English Channel? Maybe he did it on the way home from Paris. Lindbergh?
Unfortunately, it wasn't Lindbergh. It's Louis Berriot. Asha. Said to have inspired the song America the Beautiful, Pikes Peak is a part of what U.S. mountain range?
The Rockies?
The Rockies is what I have here, so we'll go with that. All right. Ian, what color are Mickey Mouse's shoes?
I would get a Disney question. Let's go with white.
Unfortunately, they're almost always yellow. Asha, a chemical compound known as DHA is a common active ingredient in what type of beauty product?
Lipstick?
No, it's used in self-tanning lotions.
That's funny. I was going to say sunscreen.
Ian, what does FIFA stand for in English?
International Football Federation?
Oh, close. It's the International Federation of Association Football.
Oh.
All right, Asha. Of his 6 wives, how many did King Henry VIII have beheaded?
2.
2 is a correct answer. All right, Ian. Which martial art did Neil Adams excel in?
Similar to that other question, it would help if I knew who Neil Adams was.
The hot seat does giveth and taketh away.
You're asking what martial art?
Yep.
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Oh, not a bad guess. Judo, actually. Judo's what we're looking for. Asha, no, Ian, you're about to get very mad, but these are all randomized. Asha, the SS Minnow was a key plot point in what classic 60s TV show?
God damn it.
3-hour tour. Gilligan's Island.
Gilligan's Island is the correct answer. All right, Ian. Which aftershave that sounds more like a brand of jeans launched in 1976 and was advertised as, quote, for the man who doesn't have to try too hard?
What aftershave?
That sounds more like a brand of jeans.
Wrangler.
Unfortunately, that aftershave brand was just called Denim.
Oh, I
Asha.
did Stockwell Velva.
Asha, released posthumously in 2009, Michael Jackson's single This Is It was co-written by what music legend?
Stevie Wonder.
Unfortunately, not Paul Anka is what we're looking for there.
Really?
That's
Interesting.
not a name I
That is not what I thought the answer was going to be, for what it's worth.
I was thinking Quincy Jones.
That's who I was debating, Stevie or Quincy.
All right, Ian, which British VIP couldn't get French vermouth for his martinis during World War II, so he'd pour gin over ice, add an olive, and toast France?
It's got to be Churchill, right?
It's 100% Winston Churchill. All right. Asha, where in the world would you expect to find a car with the vehicle registration code of V?
Venezuela?
No, Vatican City. All right. Ian, what singer's real name is Stephanie Joanne Angelina Germanata?
Lady Gaga.
Ooh, ooh, ah, ah, ah. That is correct. Asha, also referred to as retrospective cost, what is the more common 4-letter name for a cost that has already been incurred and cannot be recovered?
Sunk?
Sunk cost is a correct answer. I'm sorry, were you guys not expecting accounting questions here today?
I expect every kind of question.
Except the easy ones, right?
Spanish. Oh, I was going to say, except the Spanish Inquisition.
All right, Ian, what was the 1973 tennis match between Billie Jean King and Bobby Riggs marketed as?
Battle of the Sexes.
Battle of the Sexes is correct. Asha, what sports car company manufactures a model called the 911?
Porsche.
Porsche is correct. Ian, which low-budget horror film was about 3 student filmmakers who filmed a documentary about a local legend in the Black Hills?
The Blair Witch Project.
Blair Witch Project is correct. I don't care what anyone says. That movie scared the piss out of me.
Ian, I'm going to need you to stop answering questions correctly. Work on that for me, please.
Asha, here we go. This is for you. Name the 3 R's of recycling.
Reduce, reuse, recycle?
He got Alvin and the Chipmunks. You get reduce, reuse, recycle. That is correct. Ian, January 1st, 1971 was the last day that advertisements for what were seen on American television?
Cigarettes. And it was Virginia Slims, to be specific on the last one.
That is a correct answer. All right. Asha, we're going back to you. An Inconvenient Truth is a 2006 documentary film about which former vice president's campaign to educate the world about global warming?
Well, the inventor of the internet himself, Al Gore.
Al Gore is a correct answer. Ian.
Same joke I would have made.
Ian, what brand's single product catapulted to fame with an orange box and a Vulcan about to strike his anvil?
Arm & Hammer?
Arm & Hammer is a correct answer. Asha. Athletes Eric Liddell and Harold Abrahams are the subject of which historical drama from 1981?
Oh, can you repeat the question?
Athletes Eric Liddell and Harold Abrahams are the subject of which historical drama from 1981?
Chariots of Fire?
Chariots of Fire is a correct answer. Somewhere Scott Brill is smiling widely. Ian, what technology publication was founded by Louis Rosetto and has a title 1 letter away from a synonym for sleepy?
Oh, Wired and Tired.
Wired is a correct answer. Nicely done. Asha, there have been talk of him being replaced, but what U.S. president is on the $20 bill?
Jackson?
Jackson's a correct answer. Ian, in 1975, what cereal briefly replaced its short-statured mascot with Waldo the Wizard?
Well, what? Waldo the Wizard. Was it Lucky Charms?
That was Lucky Charms. And with that, that brings us to the end of Hot Seat Round 2. Asha, you do get one last question. Here it is. With an alien hero sent to Earth as an infant, the 2010 film Megamind shares a movie setup with what 70s film?
Superman?
I can do it all on my own. Yes, I know. Superman's the correct answer. All right. Hot Seat Round 2 is over. Asha, you're picking up 15. Ian, you're picking up 14 in that round.
See, I got some wrong.
Going into the wager round, your scores right now. Ian, you have 51 points. Asha, you're at 39. It is still anybody's game. Here's how your wager round is going to work. I'm going to read you 3 categories. You can wager your points in any way, shape, or form that you want, but you're wagering them on the categories alone. You can wager them, break your wager up. If you get the questions right, you'll get the points. If you get the question wrong, you will lose the points. There are a couple of rules. 1, you must wager whole numbers. No decimals, please. You cannot do negative wagers. We're calling that the Mike Mott rule. And rule number 3, your total wagered cannot exceed the total amount of points you have at this point in the game. Are you ready for your wager round categories?
Sure.
Scores one more time.
The scores right now are 51 to 39. Your categories are music and movies, food and sports, and nature. Music and movies, food and sports, and nature. Wagers are locked in. We're going to go question by question through this, starting with category number 1. Starting with question number 1. Your category was music and movies. Standard lock-in rules apply. Here we go. American singer-songwriter Lisa Loeb made history in 1994 when her song Stay, parenthetical, I Missed You, became Billboard's #1 single. This marked the first time a #1 single was made or was achieved by an artist without a recording contract. It rose to popularity after her neighbor Ethan Hawke heard the song and submitted it to the director of a movie he was in to be included on the soundtrack. It was included on the soundtrack of this Gen X cult classic film. What film was it?
Locked in.
Oh my gosh, I know this. Oh, I'm ready. Locked in. Sorry.
All right. Moving on to question number 2. Your category is food and sports. In 1969, the Oakland A's introduced ball girls, one of the first teams in baseball to do this. One of their first ball girls was a woman named Debbie Sivier. She would use some of the money she made as a ball girl to purchase ingredients to make her now world-famous cookies, which she went on to sell under her married name. What cookie brand did Debbie go on to found?
Locked in.
Locked in.
Moving on to question number 3. Your category was nature. Roughly meaning, quote, head wiggle in Middle English, and inspiring the Pokemon of the same name. A poliwag is another name for the immature, wholly aquatic form of what animal?
So this is a real life animal, not a Pokemon animal.
Poliwag is the name of the Pokemon, but it is also another name for an immature, wholly aquatic form of what animal?
I'm locked in.
Yeah, I'm locked in.
All right. Let's go question by question through this, shall we? Starting off in question number 1, the category music in movies. American singer-songwriter Lisa Loeb made history in 1994 when her song Stay, parenthetical, I Missed You, became Billboard's #1 single. This marked the first time a #1 single was made by an artist without a recording contract. It rose to popularity after her neighbor Ethan Hawke heard the song and submitted it to the director of a movie he was working on. It was included in the soundtrack of that movie. What Gen X cult classic film am I talking about? Asha, your answer and your wager.
I bet 10 and I said Reality Bites.
Ian, your answer and your wager.
Ditto, 10 and Reality Bites, and I'm really hoping it wasn't singles.
That's what I was debating between.
The original version of this question named the director in the title, but I thought that would give it away. Turns out it didn't matter. You got it anyway. Directed by Ben Stiller, Reality Bites is what we're looking for. Question number 2, your category, food and sports. In 1969, the Oakland A's introduced ball girls, one of the first baseball teams to do this. One of their first ball girls was a woman named Debbie Sivier. She would use some of the money she made as a ball girl to purchase ingredients to make her now world-famous cookies, which she went on to sell under her married name. What cookie brand did Debbie go on to found? Ian, your answer and your wager.
Mrs. Fields and 10.
Asha.
I said Mrs. Fields and I did 6.
Mrs. Fields is a correct answer. Nicely done. That means going into question number 3. Ian has 71 points. Asha's got 55. Question number 3, your category was in nature, roughly meaning head wiggle in Middle English, and inspiring the Pokemon of the same name. A Poliwag is another name for the immature, wholly aquatic form of what animal? Asha, your answer and your wager.
I could not really think of anything, so I said frog.
Ian, your answer and your wager.
I said frog, and I bet 20.
A tadpole or a frog are both acceptable answers. And that means you both just swept the final round, by the way. I play tested these questions. I play tested these questions with many people. No one else aced the final round, but you two just did. Nicely done. Your final score. Ian is going to pick up a 91-60 victory. A close game throughout, though. Nicely done to both of our
Very
contestants.
nice. Congratulations.
Good job, Asha.
And you know what that means? That means on Friday night, we're going to drop a special revenge episode. Asha, you get your chance at revenge. Do you want to tell Ian what category you chose?
I picked The Office.
Ian, how well do you know the television series The Office?
I think I've gone through the whole series twice.
Okay.
Yeah.
This should be interesting.
It's still a hard episode to watch, but I think it's been twice.
Oh, there's one episode that I will never watch again. But we'll get to it. We'll get to that on Friday. Hey, listen, we hope you enjoyed the show. Before we go, let's let our contestants say one more time, give a shout out to local companies or any causes they're particularly passionate about. Let's start off with the queen of summer break, Asha. Take us away.
My goodness, I was not expecting this now. I was thinking we do it in the other one. I don't know. Listen to the pub trivia experience and draft days and boozy bracketology and verboten and whatever else you guys have on your network. That's amazing, and I listen to all the time.
We appreciate that, Asha. The one that you left out, though, Frenemy Trivia, which you've already named dropped.
Yes, I've been on Frenemy. I have a new Frenemy now, it seems, but yeah.
Ooh,
Right.
I do smell a rivalry brewing. Ian, what do you think? What do you got?
I just want to encourage everybody to adopt, don't shop. I've been volunteering at an animal shelter for about 12 or 13 years now and have had some of the best experiences with that place. So if you can, volunteer, and if you are looking for a pet, go to an animal shelter.
As a proud, I've said this before as well, but I've got 2 rescues. It means the world to them. You will literally change a pet's life by bringing them in, and they will love you like unfreaking conditionally. But listen, you've heard enough from me. We hope you enjoy the show. If you enjoy the content that we bring you on a regular basis, you can join the ranks of Asha and Ian here. You can support us on Patreon. Patreon.com/PTEBB is the home of the really all the bonus content from the PTE network. We really should look at changing that URL. We'll get to it. Check the show notes if it changed before now, but it's all right there. PTEBB.com will get you to all of our socials, our Discord server, our merch store, the whole 9. Listen, for the pub trivia experience, I have been Chris.
I've been Asha.
And I've been Ian.
And we will see you on Friday with Asha's revenge game. Until then, have a good one.